this on? Okay, this is funny. Social media is hilarious. First of all, everybody, this is the internet. It's the internet. Okay, we talk about stuff on here that people are not talking about in the real world. Let's just make that clear. Okay, because a lot of people are confused. They think you come on the internet and it's the real world. It's not. It's the internet. Okay, it's a part of the real world, but at the same time, it's its own entity. Okay? So, whatever information that I post on my page, it has no bearing on Instagram, it has no bearing on the World Wide Web, it has no bearing on Meta. It is all for entertainment and information purposes. If the things that I say does correlate with something that you have heard of historically or metaphorically or theoretically, great. Take it and run with it and do your own research. I am not a teacher. I am not a professor. I am someone who has done research on my own, and I come here, and this is what I call community connections. Okay, I like to put ideas on the table. I like to put thoughts and theories on the table, and we have conversations about them. I am not the creator of these ideas. Now that that's been said and that's out the way, I was not expecting this video to get so much attention. I mean, I am taken aback by all of the attention that this video has gotten. It's getting a lot of negative comments and a lot of positive comments and a lot of questions. So let me just address a few of the questions and comments, okay? The first question that I want to address is, where did I learn this information? That's people keep saying, where did you learn this? Where did you learn this? Who taught you this? Where did you get this information? Listen, it's out there. And when I mean it's out there, I mean it's inside. Okay? I started this journey in 2019. 2019? 2019. Lies. I started this journey in 2012. I started this awakening up from what? The slave mindset, awakening from a dead mind into an awakened third eye. I started opening up my third eye, decalcifying my pineal gland, and meditating. I started that in 2012. It really started to take shape in 2019. And now everything is coming full circle 2026. So it's been a long journey of awakening. Okay. So to answer your question, where did I get this information? It came from inside of me to the outside. And then certain things in the universe just started aligning, education wise, history wise, and I started teaching myself about archaeology, the bones that have been left here from centuries and centuries ago. So I started with archaeology just to be 100%. I started learning the bones that were left here on the earth. Who were those bones and what civilizations did they come from? And that just opened up so many doors of exploration. Okay. Some books that I suggest that you read if you want to read them: Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. They Thought for Themselves. The 48 Laws of Power. Um, Interview with the Devil. Those are just some books just to get your mind thinking, to get the inside on a more collective state. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to address is people saying I need to run for office. That is laughable. Listen, I am a wild card. I am a jokester. Okay? I'm the Riddler. You don't put a Riddler into a society. You don't put a Riddler, you don't put a jokester in a box. because we're going to break that shit down each and every time. You're telling me that you want me to be in office. You got to vote me in office. But I'm going to let you know this right now. I am not taking any vaccines. I am not taking any oaths. I am not going to be your cookie cutter politician, because I'm not a politician and I'm not going to operate like them. So please don't vote me into office, because I'm going to go in there and tear all that shit up. I promise you, I'm going to break it all the way down and rebuild it, because it's nincompoop. So to those of you who are saying I need to run for office, please think twice, because I am not your ordinary public orator. I am an oracle. Okay, I work within the spirit realm. Okay, and it is my duty and my mission to wake people up. And them people that are in office right now, they are under deep, 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 deep sedation. And it's no way you expect for a person like me to go into a office with that type of regime going on and be able to cooperate. It's not going to happen. Moving on to the next question. People are saying that that America is a prison realm. Well, actually, no, the whole earth is a prison realm, because listen, y'all, you're not meant to come here to work. That's what Yahweh wants you to do. That's what Jesus wants you to do. Don't get mad at me because I'm bringing up Jesus and Yahweh. You want the truth? I'm going to give you the truth. Okay? Yahweh wants you to slave your whole entire life. The Garden of Eden was a huge concentration camp. You can be mad at me. You don't got to believe me. Okay, whatever. Whatever. But the woman, Eve, was talking to the serpent, and he told her to go ahead on and get that little fruit so you can be free from all this bullshit that my brothers got you going through. Enki and Enlil are brothers. They are very extremely intelligent, and Enki wants to free us from his brother's trap. Okay, but if you want to follow Enlil and you want to be a slave, keep on keeping on, because I already told y'all, open up your own business. Open up your own industry. All you got to do is go online onto the virtual web to the irs.gov and fill out a short form. It takes 10 minutes, if that much. Open up your own industry. How do you come out of slavery? You become a owner. Oh my God. Are y'all awake? You're going to have to keep asking white people for money because black people refuse to go and open up industries. Don't be a slave. Be an owner. Be a farmer. Be a banker. Get into technology. Do anything besides going out here and applying for a job. If anything, people should be coming to you who look like you, figuring out how can they work with you. You shouldn't have to go outside of yourself or outside of your community to a corporation to ask them for a job. That doesn't make no sense. You're giving up all of your power. Every time you go to a religious church, you are giving up your power. Stop giving away your power. They don't even gotta beat you for it no more. You willingly get up every day and put on clothes to go into somebody else's office to do their work for them. Why are you not doing that work for yourself? Oh my God. That is the whole trap. It's the whole trap, is to get you to leave outside of yourself and go to someone else for something. You don't even gotta work. You just gotta learn how to grow food and collect water and collect sunlight and build a freaking hut. All you need is some bricks or some cement and to build your own civilizations. But we keep letting other people do it for us. We are so far gone, it's not even funny. Because if you think about America, they have built this place up around us while we let them, and now we're trying to figure out where the hell we are. You are in the devil's lair. You're in the devil's lake. You right in the devil's lake. You right there sitting next to, and Satan and Lucifer are not bad people. Satan and Lucifer are not bad people. Y'all are mad at the wrong people. Satan and Lucifer are trying to enlighten you, give you power, wake you up from Jesus. Jesus is the real bad person, because the people who created Jesus want to enslave you. Eve is who you need to be following. Eve is the divine power of all humanity. But then they're going to turn around and give you Eva, Mary. They're going to tell you that you need to be saved from sin. You don't need to be saved from, there is no such thing as sin. There is no such thing. If there is a such thing as sin, then why aren't the people who enslaved people during the transatlantic slave trade, why aren't they in trouble? Weren't they the first people to commit treason that you can remember, since your brain can only go back to slavery? Weren't they the first people to commit treason? Didn't they steal people and beat people, force people into labor? Is that not sin? Well, won't they go save themselves? And if Jesus is the person to save you from sin, why did the same people who gave you Jesus crucify him? The same people who created Jesus killed him. They created the motherfucker just to kill the motherfucker. Y'all, come on. We gotta be smarter than this. We have got to be smarter than this. And then there's another thing. People keep saying we need to leave America because they got it so good everywhere else. No, 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 no. We are a melanated species. We are highly intelligent, especially the women. But the women, the matriarch is asleep right now. And the matriarch is afraid right now. We're running scared. We're running over here, running over there. No, we need to stay right here. Enki put us right here on American soil. So we need to fix American soil. We don't need to go running over to Africa, running away from America, running to Asia, running to China, running to wherever you run into. No, we need to come together and fix what's going on right here, right now. How do we do that? Protesting. We're going to protest until our legs fall off. We're going to talk to these people and tell them we don't want you here. We got to tell them. We got to stand up and tell the draconian race, we don't want you here. We don't like you. And we are tired of you bothering us. Okay? And as simple as that. And then we got to replace them with people who we want to see in office. Stop voting for these same crooked ass white folk and start voting for people who have the mind. Vote for people who are talking like you, like, vote for Dr. Umar. Write it in the ballot when you go to vote. Write Dr. Umar. Write brother whoever. Write 19 Keys. You can write their names down. Okay, you want Beyonce to be queen? Write Beyonce's name. You want Jay-Z to be prime minister? Write his name. And you know what else? If I was mayor, I would run for mayor. I would run for mayor. But this is what I would do if I was mayor. We would be an independent, Maryland would be an independent sovereign state. We would not be one of the 50 states in the United States. I would have us taken out of the 50 states. We would be our own sovereign state with our own prime minister, our own king and queen, our own dynasty, and we would run this shit up like that. We're not participating in none of that U.S. bullshit. And I'm not disrespecting you, United States, but you already know how I'm coming. Listen, I am a descendant of your ancient brother. I come directly from you. You just on the other side of the fence. And I'm telling you right now, Enki is having me stand up. Enki's having me say, you want to be mad at somebody? Be mad at Enki. Be mad at Eve. Because this is through my blood what I'm supposed to be doing. So they can't be mad at me. Because this is by my birthright to wake people up. So don't ask me to run for office. And y'all not even listening to me right now before I'm in office. I'm asking y'all to open up your own businesses and start hiring people that look like y'all need to start getting along. Because you have melanated people who are not, they're coconuts. They black on the outside and they white on the inside. They Oreos. They black on the outside, they white on the inside. So first of all, we have to separate the real from the fake. And now that you know that the lighter your skin, the more evil you are prone to be, because you lack a certain mitochondrial DNA to help you understand how to fucking get along with everybody, then you need to start deciphering who is black and who has the mindset of Enki, who has the mindset of Eve, who has the mindset of Egypt, of Kemet. It's just starting to rain out of nowhere. I don't know if that's a good or bad sign, but it's raining. It just started drizzling, and that's what I'm telling you. We have to start figuring out the real from the fake, and we have to start protesting, and we have to start replacing the people in office who we don't want with the people who we do want. I hope this helps. I really do. Because it's only but so much that I can say. A lot of this information is ancient knowledge that's already in your bones. And once you start raising your level of vibration, and once you start listening to them voices inside your head, then and only then will you wake up and start understanding who you are. Okay? Ashe. Toodles. I was doing some research the other day, and this lady really upset me because she is telling these bold-faced lies, talking about I think she's confused. I really think she's confused. As smart as she is and as much information that she has, I think she's just a little bit off track, because she actually had the nerve to say that, and she almost made me fell for it. I went and cussed out ISIS. This white lady had me cuss out ISIS. I had to go and apologize to ISIS for being so damn ignorant and such a fool, because I be learning stuff. And then I hear something. And as soon as I hear like people are killing large groups of people, this lady gonna tell me on the internet. Let me tell you what she told me, and I'm gonna show y'all the video. She gonna tell me that the same pyramids that are in Egypt are the same pyramids that are in the Mayan and the Aztec civilization, and they create spiritual tunnels for Satan to do. Oh, so okay, I get it. So she's trying to say that we're bad people, but she also said that we killed off a whole group of people. No, we did not. No, why is she telling that lie that ISIS killed a group of people? ISIS didn't kill no group of people. ISIS came to enlighten and to spread divine feminine power over the earth. She did not kill the Mayans and the Aztecs. And that woman had me believing that these pyramids that were connected had the ability to somehow transcend negative spiritual energy that wiped out the minds and the ass. So I'm like, girl, you need to stop lying. Like, you need to stop doing that lying, because that is just a bold-faced lie. And this is where the information is. I'm gonna let y'all see it right here. But